Hello everyone, this is Marshmallow and welcome back to the Open Whirlwind Let's Play of Orellion the Hermit. We'll get started here in a moment. Just shaking out the nerves and getting ready. Had a bit of a weird weekend. Thanksgiving on Saturday. Then I slept until 9 o'clock last night on Sunday. But it's 4 o'clock. That means it's time. Now we're gonna have a bit of a short stream today because my family wants to start doing dinner at the same time every night, and I was outvoted for 6 o'clock sharp. So only a 2-hour stream today, but we're gonna try and jam pack it, try and get done as much as possible today, and then we'll be back tomorrow for something none of you know about. So let's get into Morrowind. Bring White Bat to a stop there, because we're about to have Jeremy Soul. How's everybody doing today? First day back after a long 4-day weekend. Whew. Now let's bring y'all into the game. I'm just about to load the save. Orellion the Hermit, where we last left off in Aldrune Temple. We'd just been given a task by the priest here. And everybody, we were off to the races already. Tolls Valen wants me to reenact Vivek's compassionate healing of a foe. I need to go and cure the orc Bolfim Gra Shugars of Ashchancer, or the Blight, up in Malakashishi. Now, his instructions is I get there by heading east from Aldvalothi until I reach the mountains, then following them south. We are at a completely opposite end of those instructions. Because Aldvalothi's here. He wants us to go all the way over here and then down. Where we're over here. So my plan today is to head back out to the Gash here and just take that path up south and then back over to Nisus. See if we can't find any jobs there. Maybe I'll go up to Aldvalothi and cool before coming down to Nisus and taking the round trip back. We'll see. We're going to keep our mark here in the temple. And I believe I set that last we played. I could probably just go ahead and do it again, make sure. But I have it selected, so I'm pretty sure I did. Let's find a nice spot to dump it. This'll work. Got our mace. Let's get out the rest of St. Maris. And let's get on the road, guys. I think there was something else I wanted to do when we first got in. Okay, we're going to go to the pawnbroker before we hit the road. Oh, right. We were going to sleep. Let's get that done first. Let's get 8 hours in. I see DM Wyvern is the first here in the chat 30 minutes ago, dropping the eponymous first, followed by an unspoken "Ha! Suck it, nerds." Pawnbroker. That's right. We're going to try and sell those probes and lockpicks off that we don't need.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
If we can't, then we're just going to roll, because there's not a whole lot we need at the moment. I'd like to get some more of this blue bug armor, but whatever. So as I say today, we're a bit pressed for time, so we're going to try and make the most of it. Now, compassion. We're to go heal our enemies.
Traveler.
In this specific case, a follower of Sheogorath, someone who's crazy, mad, just completely lost to their own mind. And we're gonna have to wait just a little bit so that we actually have the everything open so we can sell stuff. That's fine. Sell those. Does he have anything of interest? Nordic Spear. He's got a new inventory today. Lock Splitter. Interesting. Big old Nibonese bronze right pauldron. Wooden buckler. Some more cloaks. I think we'll just take the 10 septums.
You may speak.
And we'll hit the road. I guess we'll visit the smith, see if he has any new armor today.
Speak, traveler.
Nothing to repair, and I don't have a whole lot of gold on me, but we'll see what they've got. They've got green bug armor. I think that's the green bug armor I sold them last time I talked to them. But that's fine, that's fine. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Colovian extravagant hat. Nothing of interest to us, so we'll move along.
Yes, Outlander?
Alright. Let's start getting our athletics training going again.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Now let's just go ahead and keep this going, because I think I've gotten to the point where I can now I'll just suffer a little bit of speed. I thought I heard someone yelling at us, but I guess not. Because now, once we get out of Aldruin, we want to turn north. Yeah. And hit. Do we? Yeah, there's a... Yes, there's a fork in the road up here. Very edge of that cell there. Now, I'm being a little bit quiet because I'm focusing a little bit here on getting some stuff done here in the off screen. Also, I don't have anyone to talk to. Nobody's saying anything in the chat, which makes me wonder, are you even here? Defective scroll of league step. That's a good joke. That is a good joke. He doesn't have anything we
Quickly,
need, so we'll
Outlander.
continue
I
on our
haven't
way.
much time.
So, let's see. I think we hit. Just as I was about to go get the book. Just as I was about to go get the book. Stupid dinosaur. Just as I was going to get the book out is when he decides to swoop. We've got DM Wyvern back in the chat saying, and we're back with @Marshmallow. Welcome back, DM Wyvern. Let's see. DM Wyvern says, here at the gym, got you in the background, my friend. Of course, pump some iron. Get those gains. I'm going to give you the knowledge gains coming in from the other end. Work out 2 muscles at once. As soon as I get the book up. What book? What? The Monomyth. What's the one we were working on? DM Wyvern says, Cliff Racer's still giving me nightmares all these years later. And they're still hella hard to hit, I see. They're not hella hard to hit, we're just really bad at hitting things. Which is kind of sad because our way of hitting things is a stick. Finishes our song. Aha! Alright, so last we left off on the Monomyth, we were just outside Margon. All the way over there. And we had just finished Azar's song, the chapter over the Imperial view of the Monomyth. The Marvin says, sounds good, brother. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a weird weekend. I spent it really messing up my sleep schedule. We've got Morn coming in with his gang of monkeys. Oh, wonder what he's trying to say with that. Are we a gang? Are we a trio of monkeys? Are we the gun in the monkey's hands? Are we the purple sweater that monkey wears? Or are we those who those monkeys are going to go on? Don't do it, rat. I said don't do it. Told you to do it. Create another one. As I was saying, we were last leaving off with the Monomyth on the last chapter. The Altmeri, the heart of the world. Discussing Lorcan and his impact on the Mundus. Giving that rat a little bit of a berth because I just don't want to tangle with him. Let's see. DM Wyvern says, the man, the myth, the monkey, Atmorn has arrived. He has indeed. Now, back to the Monomyth. Altmeri, the heart of the world. Anu encompassed and encompasses all things. So that he might know himself, he created Anuiel, his soul and the soul of all things. Anuiel, as all souls, was given to self-reflection. And for this, he needed to differentiate between his forms, attributes, and intellects. Thus was born Sithis, who was the sum of all the limitations Anuiel would use to ponder himself. Anuiel was who was the soul of all things, therefore became many things. And his interplay was, and is, the Orbis. I could have swore that Cliff Racer was coming at us. I'm going to have to tangle with some Nick sounds before I continue reading. So let's get past these before I continue. Let's hit the sprint just a little bit. Okay. They decided not to pick a fight today. Good, they get to live. And I don't get to be in pain. At first, the Orbis was turbulent and confusing, as Anuiel's ruminations went on without design. Aspects of the Orbis then asked for a schedule to follow, or procedures whereby they might enjoy themselves a little longer outside of perfect knowledge. So that he might know himself this way too, Anu created Orellion, the soul of his soul. Orellion bled through the Orbis as a new force called Time. With time, various aspects of the Orbis began to understand their natures and limitations. They took names like Magnus, or Mara, or Zen. One of these, Lorcan, was more of a limit than a nature, so he could never last long anywhere. As he entered every aspect of Anuiel, Lorcan would plant an idea that was almost wholly based on limitation. He outlined a plan to create a soul for the Orbis, a place where the aspects of aspects might even be allowed to self-reflect. He gained many followers, even Orellion, when he told he would become the king of the New World, agreed to help Lorcan. So they created the Mundus, where their own aspects might live, and became the Etata. But this was a trick, as Lorcan knew. I'm going to take a step here and make sure we're on the right path. We are. We actually want to take this right path here, because we want to stick as close to the mountains as possible to find this. Kashishi? Malakashishi. Let's check chat. That's a hammer the monkey is carrying, not a gun. Hammer monkey is more terrifying to me, to be honest. Okay, it looks like a gun to me here, but that's honestly the size of the chat. Oh, there's a dead end. Oh, but it brings us to another of our objectives. Clearing out an ancestral tomb. And we can add that one to the list. Let me see. We'll just start that paragraph over. And we'll go ahead and get ready. Hopefully these next hounds don't want to tangle right now either. Well, let's see. I hear you, man. I got what the fuck sucked into Mech Warriors this weekend, but did it during the daytime, so it wasn't so brutal on the sleep schedule. Wouldn't be at morn without a monkey, to be honest. Yeah, I tuned in for a little bit of Mech Warrior, but honestly, those games never really had a hold on me. Well, I already see the problem. And this is a pit. Oof, 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 oof. I should not have opened that so willy-nilly. I should have actually looked at it. I failed. I failed. All right. Now let's go towards this bone walker over here and give him a good deboning with this mace. Don't be another trapdoor. Ooh. buck teeth out of his head. Come on, do it. Yeah. Iron mace. Corpse of a fallen warrior. Some nice rings we'll take. They don't weigh much. Then a whole bunch more corpse of fallen warriors. What the heck? Got a Daedra here. All the more reason they've come in here. Let's see, going back to chat. DM Wyvern says, going to lurk a little bit, BRB. Go work those muscles out, man. Wakazashi. Scroll of Vigor. Steel Claymore. We'll leave that. Cool heart. Got a bow here. We'll take those rings. Get a little bit of a run on to get back here. Then we'll go downstairs and we'll finish up this ancestral tomb clearing. Hopefully in the future, these families can take care of their ancestors appropriately. So that I don't have to deal with the ghost's complaints when I walk in. Looks like this is the end of the dungeon here. I'll take that scroll of fourth barrier. Pray to the shrine of the tribunal. And we'll go ahead and get Almsby restoration. I feel like that bone walker hit us with a couple things. But that looks like that's the entirety of the tomb, that scamp. It's a good thing we came, so that we could have dealt with that. With those intruders. Defective Scroll of Vigor. That looks awful. Everybody's being quiet in the chat. I guess the Mondays have everyone right now. As you can see, as you can hear, I'm not feeling all too well myself. But we're here. We're going to get it done. And it looks like we're going to get Compassion out of the way pretty quickly. Now you want to tangle. That didn't go too well for you. Are you... Yep. Well, at least we have some meat for the trip. Now, where were we? We were discussing Lorcan's trick. But this was a trick. As Lorcan knew, this world contained more limitations than not. It was therefore hardly a thing of Anu at all. Mundus was the house of Sithis. As their aspects began to die off, many of the Etata vanished completely. Some escaped, like Magnus, and that is why there are no limitations to magic. Others, like Ifrit, transformed themselves into the Elnafey, the Earth Bones, so that the whole world might not die. Some had to marry and make children to last. Each generation was weaker than the last. And soon there were Aldmer. Darkness caved in. Lorcan made armies out of the weakest souls and named them men. And they brought Synthis to every corner. To every quarter. Ariu pleaded with Anu to take them back, but he had already filled their places with something else. But his soul was gentler, and granted Oriel, his bow and shield, so that he might save the Aldmer from the hordes of men. Some had already fallen, like the Chimer, who listened to the tainted Etata, and others, like the Bosmer, who had soiled Time's line by taking mannish wives. Oriel could not save Altmora, the Elderwood, and it was lost to men. They were chased south and east to Old Elnefay, and Lorcan was close behind. He shattered that land into many. Finally, Trinimac, Oriel's greatest knight, knocked Lorcan down in front of his army, and reached in with more than hands to take his heart. He was undone. The men dragged Lorcan's body away and swore blood vengeance on the heirs of Oriel for all time. But when Trinimac and Oriel tried to destroy the heart of Lorcan, it laughed at them. It said, "This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other." So Oriel fastened the thing to an arrow and let it fly long into the sea, where no aspect of the new world may ever find it. That concludes the monomyth. So, which one's correct? Which one accurately describes the world and the creation myth? Because that's what the monomyth is, the myth of creation. How did Tamriel, Mundus, the Orbis, the Ethereal, the Aetherius, all come into be? Was it Oriel, Akatosh, Shazar, Lorcan, Tall Papa, and the Snake, Sadakal? We might never know. Or that might be answered in the next Elder Scrolls. Because there are a lot more mysteries to that question than just which one's right. Are any of them right? I don't know about y'all, but my brain's starting to melt. Let's smash some things. But we're nowhere close to Kalakashishi or whatever. Malakashishi? Malakashishi. 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 Say it with me, guys. Malakashishi. Malakashishi. Kashishi Malaka. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of Malakashishi. Spread it. Taste it. Alright. So this path here leads towards Nisus, Aldvalathi, and Kuul. This path leads seemingly nowhere but towards the mountains. And I see a Daedric ruin in the background, which is what we're looking for. Whether or not it's the right one is a different question. But I'm anticipating some trouble. And what the hell is that noise? I think I saw a coyote? A wolf. Coyote? Coyote. That's new. Guess somebody brought some over from Solstheim and never bothered. Oh, I know what those sounds are. They're Quama. Because there's a Quama egg miner right there. It looks like this road doesn't lead towards our ruin. So it looks like we're probably going to have to off-road. Off-road the wolf. Oh, it is a wolf. Good rollover. Do it again. Play dead. Play dead. Good boy. Good play dead. This looks like trouble. That feels like trouble over there. So we're gonna take a left-hand approach here. Take us more towards the ruins anyways. Hopefully we can skirt by them. Hopefully this person with the lantern's not trouble either. I can see we're getting a little dark here. How's the quality on YouTube, guys? And come on, chat with me, man. It's getting a little lonely in here. Who knows? I might start whipping out the console commands. We wouldn't want that now, would we? I think this guy's a highwayman because I see his sword. We'll walk past him. Or try to walk past him.
Yes?
He's not a highwayman. That's nice. I bet he would be if we talked to him. But as long as he doesn't initiate, we're not going to say anything. Especially since he's an Imperial anyways. Nothing useful to say from him. I think this is... And we're already being beset upon by Daedra. Wong, wing, wong. Give me that. I have a feeling this is where we're looking for. But you know, I'm not actually all too sure, but we'll find out. I see some cultists, I think. You know what, let's rest until daylight. Yeah. Stupid rat. Let me sleep. We got... Let's do that. Okay. Is that a Daedra or an orc? That's a scam, for sure. Cool spin, bro.
You fight like a child. I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you.
I have no clue who this is.
No surrender. No mercy.
She's not talking to me. Let's see if we can't. That did her quest, so that makes her open season, and it's gonna take a while to get through all this. That orcish armor is tough. And since they're hand to hand, I've got to be careful with my stamina management here. Because I need to land blow. Actually. Work nicely. I'm gonna cry if this is actually the person, and they just start off hostile because of some quest with some incompatibility. I need to be careful because they can reduce their hits actually take stamina away from me, and that's how hand to hand kills you. They'll knock you down and then beat you to the ground. Let's explore a little bit. Oh God! Let's get inside.
You
Okay, this is not the place. Sharian. So I wonder if I went far enough north along the mountains. But this is a Daedric shrine for sure. That's not Malakashishi. So that means everything here is free game. As long as we don't get our ass kicked. But we're going to have to run out of here to get past those two orcs. Because we're not winning a fight against them. Not in any short order, at least. I don't want to stand here for 30 minutes beating on two orcs. Though that armor would be really good. Oh, this is Malakath. This guy's got some fancy footwork. Ooh! And he hurts. Not take a whole lot of damage either.
You will die.
Looks like I will. And that's where we're gonna run, gamer. Let's run inside. Oh. Never mind.
Now.
Warren comes in chat. I really like how you use maces, lol. Yes, I use maces by putting them in my waistband and running away at high speed. We're gonna have to keep running as soon as we get out. Oh god, they're fast.
Now. You
If they hit me, I'm dead. If they hit me, I'm legit dead.
You will bring me great honor.
Thank goodness for that 10% miss chance.
Your bones will be my dinner.
I'd really rather they weren't.
You will die here.
Be nice if you guys could leave me alone.
You will die here.
This
I have
fight
no
is
more quarrel with you.
Okay, then leave.
I have no
This
more
fight
quarrel
is
with you. I have no more quarrel with you.
Okay, leave. Don't you chase me.
You will die here.
Okay.
Your bones will be my dinner.
Then I will climb up on this rock. Or not. Because you guys can climb too.
You will die here. I have no more
have no
quarrel
more
with you.
quarrel with you.
I have no more quarrel with you.
Okay, let's see if I've got something to restore some fatigue. Because I'm going to need it to deal with these guys. Let's get Rest of St. Maris going.
This fight is over.
This fight is
This fight is over.
I have no more.
I have no more quarrel with you. This one is too strong for me. This one is too over.
I have no more quarrel with you.
And that's what I mean when if they hit me, I'm dead. Because they'll just keep depleting my stamina and I'll have no way of fighting them. So it looks like we're running again. I think that's Malakashishi over there. I don't think I'm gonna lose them until I get there.
I will kill you quickly.
No, you won't. You're using fists. Oh, great. Now we got a Howley boy on our butts.
This one is
Ow!
too strong for me.
What?
I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you.
You know what?
Ow. I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you.
You die.
I have no more quarrel with you. Ow. I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you. This one is too strong for me. I have no more quarrel
She's really insistent on that, isn't she, Morn?
no more quarrel with you.
While you
This
can.
fight is over.
It's more like she's taunting me, and I'm getting my butt beat up here. Thankfully, I have some more health potions, but it's not going to help me terribly much longer. We've got to get out of this fight and quick. I think. But I don't have any way to get out. So I'm just going to have to rely on beating my way out.
I have no more quarrel with you. I have no more quarrel with you.
Let's reduce the amount of targets I have to fight. Focusing on focusing on these.
Quarrel with you. This one is too strong.
I want to get that wolf between me and him. So I can get access to it.
For me. I have no more quarrel with you. Ow.
You will die.
It's over.
Oh my gosh.
For me.
I guess we're getting some training in.
This fight
I
is
will
over.
kill you quickly.
I have no more quarrel with you.
Now,
Ow.
you die.
Oh my gosh. So I've hit this guy 5 times and I finally get register on his health bar.
No more quarrel with you. Ow. This fight is over. Ow.
I don't have enough magic to cast that. I guess I could Alms via intervention and get out of here. And come back. Oh no, she found a way down.
Give up.
This fight is
Have
over.
no more quarrel with you.
I think I'm going to have to Alms via intervention just to get out of this fight. Because these guys have chased me a long way. Yeah, let's Alms via. No! No! Okay, not as bad as I thought. We're in Marcon. I thought we were in Aldrin for a second. But we ended up coming to Margon anyways, guys. I didn't think Alms of Intervention would bring me to Margon, but it looks like I was wrong. I thought it'd take me to Nisus.
Come on.
Well, let's get out of here. Morn says, rest in peace. Not as bad as it could have been, because we can take this little Foyata here up close to where we were. And I think that little ball sack right there is where we need to be. And that's just what we'll just do. We'll take this all the way to the ball sack. Well, As they say, run it in, gamer. Yeah. Look at that. Get enough stamina that we can cast this rest of St. Maris, and then we'll sprint some more. Ice rib. Hopefully there's a way out of this without having to scale a mountain. Let's look over this hill here. I think there's a way out. Oh great, Ashlanders.
You will die!
I have no stamina. Yeah.
Die! You will suffer greatly! Stupid! Die! Stupid!
I wish these guys had no more quarrel with me.
You Enwa!
Instead they're calling me Inwa. They're calling me N-words. They're calling me fetchers. I'm tired of these motherfetching Ashlanders on my motherfetching holy province.
You will die.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your case, Novice!
Okay, let's slam our last health potion, I guess.
There is no escape! Stupid!
They're either dealing 1 damage to me or 0 damage to me. I can't tell which, but they're landing a lot of hits. And I'm landing a whole lot of nothing. That's because I'm mostly out of stamina. There we go. Nice 20. Out of that rest. Oh, she's just healed herself. Awesome. So we'll beat up this guy.
You will suffer greatly!
Maybe I should have taken that fight with the orcs. Three fails in a row.
You will suffer greatly.
Get out of my way. We're just gonna run. We are out of stuff.
I have you.
This is becoming a running theme here. Old man running for his life because his continent is too hard for him. The thing's chasing him halfway to oblivion. She healed just to flex on me. Yeah.
I'm being attacked.
What?
There is no escape. You will suffer greatly. This is the end of you, Swit. You Enwa!
This will not go unnoticed. You will suffer.
Am I being mistaken? But I could have sworn they had leash ranges.
You Inra. Your wounds
Die, Victor!
My wounds are great. I'd appreciate it if you left me to them.
This is the end of you, Swit! I can't take it anymore.
die.
I'm gonna have to run them all the way to town. There's another group there.
Let me live.
Okay.
Let me live.
Die.
Okay, I can't hit this guy. Will he stop following me if I run into the water? Oh, salt rice. Salt rice.
This will not go unnoticed.
No! He follows me into the water. What? I'm just gonna have to run it to cool. I hope someone there will help me. Or maybe I can sneak into a building and get a nap.
You will be disgraced for this. You will be disgraced for this.
Let's tuck.
Die!
I was gonna say let's tuck into here.
You will suffer greatly!
Let's not. He's still trying to chase me. He's legit still trying to chase me. That guy. He's persistent. Is it Zag mine maybe? Hopefully. Don't pick a fight with me, worker. Don't pick a fight with me. Can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. Great. Finally. Now what was that thing where somebody just ran at me and started attacking me? He's still back there. 12 hours later, he's still back there. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I can't make potions during battle. I'm not in a battle. Morin, it's like they have no more quarrel with me. But they can't admit it. I guess I'm just... too magnetic, Morin, you know? My personality is just too strong. They say I will not go... See? I won't go unnoticed. This guy just wants a piece of my booty.
Go unnoticed. Let me live. I cannot take anymore.
Now he's running away from me. Not so old now, am I? Young fart, take this, and this, and some of this, and that. Whew. Don't want to tire myself out too quickly. Because I've got to give you an ass kicking.
You will suffer.
Come on, let's make it fair. You get a couple hits in, too. Dang, I don't have a scroll to give me... What's my best attack here? Chop and slash. I need to get a better weapon category because the maces are so bad. Guess I need to get into two-handed hammers. Next time I'm in Nisus, I need to see if I can find a warhammer that I can afford. Just being able to hit somebody. Because this 2 to 14 stuff is not working out too well for me. I seem to low roll all of my damage rolls when it counts.
Your wounds are great.
How much health do you have, you shit? I didn't intend to make this into a training episode. We're gonna leave this fight with like 6 levels of freaking medium armor. This rate. Alright, no. We're just gonna hang him up and we're taking off. This is getting ridiculous. I've got to be oh my gosh, he actually figured out how to get out of that trap.
Let's hear it.
Watch, if I attack this guy, he's gonna come and beat me up. Nope, he's just gonna sit, he's gonna let it happen. In that case, we're gonna find a place to camp out for a minute. Let's go over here. This is the veteran trade house.
You have questions? You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Alright, I see a warhammer. 40 for an iron warhammer. That's a lot more damage. Let's get it, boys. And let's hopefully bury this guy. Oh my gosh, that effective scroll of healing. Take damage to heal damage. Yeah!
Come, Outlander. Let us do business.
Let me do business with this guy's face first. Hey, cool, that still works.
You will suffer greatly. You're beaten. What do you want?
Whew. It takes a lot more to swing. Okay, Spastic, I'm over here.
You will suffer greatly. Your wounds are great. Did that woman put starch in my shorts?
Woo! Finally! What do you have? Because I'm selling every bit of it, you piece of shit. Oh my gosh. That fight was literally was almost 15 minutes long.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Oh, that boiled net is actually really good. I think I might use it. Yeah, it's actually more armor than what we've got. Tread right bracer. No, we'll be using the bone dancer. Ugh. Whatever.
Good fortune, Outlander. Looking for a bargain?
Let's see. Let's try and get some stuff that gives us fatigue so that we can make some more potions. Oh, he restocked his stamina and health potions. Does he do that every time? He does. In that case, we will just keep buying them. Stock up a little bit. 10 will work.
Why do you approach?
Alright, so we... Not in Velocity, but we're in Cool. Which is a cool place to be! Eh. God, we're so cringe. Not a whole lot of talk going on in chat. I guess nobody liked me running away. This has not been a great day for compassion. I will say that much. Right, so we need to follow those mountains there. Something's trying to hit me. Oh my gosh. Actually hit something, please. Ian Wyvern says, getting dinner while listening to the Lore Master. Thanks. So what's the schedule like this week, Wyvern? Some more Mass Effect, some Skyrim, some Mech Warrior. What are we looking at? Oh, we just hit 50 in blunt weaponry. You'd think I'd be able to hit something with half the max skill in the game. Oh. Okay. I see what we need to do. We need to raise my agility. Morn comes in and says, hearing the sounds of things getting bludgeoned in Morrowind is peak ASMR. Alright, let's do some ASMR. Some peak ASMR. I'll pull the pop filter back, get the arm, drag the arm in nice and close, and whisper. You fetcher. Take this, you Inwa. Rah. Yeah. Whoa. You win, I submit. I have no quarrel with you. You know, Morn, I think the real satisfying sound is the sound of knuckles just cracking across somebody's brow in Morrowind as you deplete somebody's fatigue and then just bully them into the ground when they're collapsed. DM Wyvern comes in and says, this week, Dragon Age tonight, Skyrim tomorrow, Warhammer Wednesdays. Mass Effect on Thursday, and Friday is Baldur's Gate with the weekend for Mech Warriors. Well, hopefully we get to stick to that schedule. Oh my god. Why? Take your blighted ass rat self somewhere else. Don't you give me a blight. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, you son of a bitch. DM Wyvern piling onto the joke here. Also, Lore Master Marshmallow must make this a live play ASMR channel for gaming. I'm not a part of this fetish, guys. I'm not down with the whisperness. Let's get a little bit of a haul on because I've got about 40 minutes left for this session. And I've got to go cook dinner. And I see Malakashishi. Oh, that net scared me for a second. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Now I know it's a jellyfish cow. If that's not Malakashishi, I'm gonna rage. If it's not Malakashishi, we're gonna have a problem, boys. And that is a huge Nyx hound. That's not a Nyx hound. I don't know what that is. It was like a four-legged Kagudi? I don't know. I don't want to tangle with it. Let's numb on some health, some restore health real quick. Top this up. That did a whole lot of nothing, which tells me I wasted money on those restore fatigue potions. Oh, I did 25 stamina a pot. 11 gold. It's 11 gold. Wasn't that expensive. But before we go in, let's try and make some. We got that salt rice now. Huzzah. Quama egg. Yay. Gracias. Fuck. No, I had something else that fortified strength. Where was it? Stone. Restore. I guess I didn't. Oh well. I see 2 scamps in our future. Let's get the mace out and get ready to crack some skulls. Noir. I was about to say, oh no, Scrib, don't come over here. Don't join. We got a mage. Come on, try it again. You got this. Come on. So close. Couple more. Is that it?
Stupid!
I'm gonna have to whip out the Warhammer and hit the nay-nay. Ow.
Now you die!
Not only is she a mage, she's actually a better warrior than me. This is getting sad.
This is the end of you, Swit! Die, Vector!
Warren asks, did I just hear nay? You might have. Because we're trying to whip this lady. And she's giving us the nay-nay.
You will die! Oh! Oh!
This Warhammer was not a good investment. Wyvern and Morn say fascinating, and I just thought the same thing. Listen, I'm not a Zoomer, I'm a millennial. So you should expect silly things like this coming out of my mouth, because that's millennial humor. I know you two guys are boomers. That's no excuse. Alright, mage. One more. Jeez. Whew. Until rested. Okay, so it was a Nick's Hound. It's just a freaking huge one. Whew. You are a big boy. This is a lot of camps. What is happening to my damage? It's like, alright, auto mineral. to me. Something fierce. Let's get Ancestral Guardian going, because this is proving to be Mornington says, "I'm laughing my ass off. I'm 23. One could argue for my Zoomer membership." Nah, you're still a millennial. Woo! That was a hard fight. I almost died to just those. Let's get some Mother Keys. Stop failing. Whew. You know what? Actually, if anything, Warren. Whoa. I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna need to see your millennial membership card, because I'm gonna have to take a corner for not recognizing Nene when you hear it. Warren says scamp bashing. Yum. That said Malakashishi on it. Alright. Now, he told us not to go very far in here. Just deep enough to meet with the orc. I think this is them.
I haven't time for fools.
Arg. Must I be constantly tormented by... Ah! Leave me! I am diseased and I must suffer in solitude. I have Ash Chancer. Look at my face, my hands. And this is why the others stay away from me. You'd better stay away too if you know what's good for you. I shall use a spell. Fool! I am an orc. Magic has little effect on me. Sheogorath is seen in my torment, but if you must try, go ahead. I permit it. Let's try Vivek's Touch-O. Ian Marvin says, gently bathes baby Morn, and Morn replies with laughing my ass off. Thank you for curing me, Orellion. I'd get out of here if I were you. Yes, I feel better already. You better leave before my friends see that you're here. Listen, I know you're crazy, but there's nobody else. Okay, there is somebody else here. Let's Alzavia Intervention out of here. And we end up in Margon.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it...
And he's back already. Sheo's Shrine. Yeah, we were sent by our temple leader in Aldrune to go practice Vivek's compassion by curing a disease on that orc. And they asked us to do it with a spell instead of using the potion that they gave us, but they gave us the potion anyways. But we did it with a touch that we got from that ash.
I will listen, Outlander.
Finding the real ash mask. Now we start the short trip, or the long trip, or the meh trip, back to Aldrune so we can turn that quest in.
Let's hear it.
And that'll be the end of today's journey. Can you believe it's already been an hour and a half since we started? We've gotten so little done. Hopefully, though, we can sell some things and get it and have enough gold to actually start doing some training. Maybe we'll go back to Balmora and just start doing some fighter skills stuff just to break in this mace. Now, I'm gonna do... Oh, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm gonna sleep a little bit. Get us back to daytime, but I think it's bright. I think it's bright enough out right now that y'all can see. Whew. And we've got another highwayman. I wonder if you have a dwarven herbalist. I will happily accept 100 septums as compensation. No. I'll happily beat the shit out of you. Especially since you're going to use an enchanted sword on me.
You
know what? I needed something. I need something good to sell today, and your stuff is going to be it. Back a little bit, get us rest of St. Eris going. Let's turn him into this other storm and see how he likes it.
You will die.
Get to beating this guy. Iron Flame Lunger. Brewmath. Chain. Order green mail. We'll take all of that and feed it to the fishes. Oh wait, we have a recall. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's recall. We can conclude our business here in
I'm
Alderaan.
waiting.
Training, what do you have? Hey, we got bumped up to initiate. Look at that. Let's see what further duties are. A man in Suran named Elvil Vidron is a false incarnate. Suran. It's on the north shore of Lake Masobi, in the northwest corner of the Escadian Isles. You can get there by going east of Pelagiad and around the north side of the Durin plantation, following the roads east until you reach Suran. Or you can take Silt Strider from Molagmar or Vivek. What's a false incarnate? Okay. Elvil Vidron in Suran claims to be the Neverine and makes prophecies of doom. Clearly he is a heretic. Convince him that he is mistaken, or, if all else fails, prove it by killing him. If he is the true Neverine, he is protected by prophecy and cannot die. Neverine. Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. But the Tribunal Temple says this is a false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. What training do you have? You can't train me in anything. Hey, look at that. I go straight to Acolyte. Adept? Wow. I didn't think we'd completed that much. But we're Adept already. And he's still too high ranking to deal with us. Man, I didn't think we'd done that much for the Tribunal Temple, but we're already back to where Orellion started at all those years ago. Maybe they do remember him. But let's see. I need to do some inventory management, and I also need to just honestly just trim down all these ingredients I have. That would be a really nice weapon to have. We'll take that. And I'll keep that, sell that, sell that, sell that. That, and 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 that. That gives us 77 gold, and I pick up a nice enchanted mace.
You seem to be fitting in well, Outlander.
Let's go ahead
How
and
about
throw
a
that
spell or
on.
two?
Let's run around a little bit. See if we can't find find an alchemist that we can sell all these ingredients to. I think you are. I think you're just a potion merchant. Yeah, I mainly just want to sell all this junk. Make some money and then try and buy my way into a good deal of good potion ingredients. Stuff that we'll actually use instead of all this stuff. I need to be careful because they don't have very much in the way of money. I'm going to keep my Luminous Razula on hand because it's just nice and useful. Always useful to have. And we're over. Let's take the ash salts. Red lichen. And the plains. And we can sell that. I don't want to trade any
Rumors
of
flow
those.
from the House of Troubles.
Let's see if there's anybody
Make
else.
it quick, Outlander.
Not really, but we're also getting close to the to calling it. Remember, guys, I said I do have to go early tonight because I have to cook dinner. Starting back on HelloFresh, and we want to get that dinner night going, family dinner. So that's where I gotta go here in a short minute. 'Cause I'm the cook. We'll keep those as well because water walking is also nice to have. Trammer root, stone pat. That.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Let's grab that wick-wheat and marshmallow so we can make health potions. 20 a pop. That's not bad. We'll buy our way up to 50. So now we have all that extra weight off of our back. Let's check this other person. They have nothing.
Speak, traveler.
I wanted something to make stamina potions out of, but I'll do some research. See if there's a place that we can go to buy some stuff that's not all the way to Balmora. Actually, no, we have to go to Balmora anyways, so that's a good place to leave it. But Balmora is a long trek from where we're at right now. So we're going to...
I am
we got
blessed
about
to be at your service,
15,
Outlander.
17 minutes left. What's the tribunal chest have? Oh, that's nice. Get our ropes on. I have Doors of the Spirit already. I'll take that. I'll take that. And take that. I already have a better mortar and pestle. I can sell it. Alms of Intervention on the scroll means I don't have to save mana to cast it. So that's... I'll take that. We just look absolutely silly in that robe. I guess we can look around Aldrin for a second, see if there's anything we can do here before we hit the road. It's 11 p.m. There's not going to be anything open. We'll head back to the temple. I guess we'll go ahead and call it. Maybe I'll give you guys a hint as to what we'll be playing tomorrow. But we'll go ahead and call it today for Orellion. We got not a lot done.
I am blessed to be at your service.
At least I
Outlander.
thought we didn't get a lot done, but we jumped 3 ranks in the Tribunal Temple. All the way up to Adept, which means we've unlocked quite a bit of questing available to us. And I didn't think our skills were good enough for it, but they are. So, we'll be starting off here tomorrow. I've come to realize what I need to work on right now, and that's my agility. And I don't know what I have that works on it. Short blade. Oh no. Short blade, sneak, security. Oh no. Long blade. Long blade's alright. But man, are we starting on the back foot with that. My goodness. Do I have anything else? Okay, acrobatics. And block. Okay, so I do have a way to up it somehow. It's just not a great way. I could do training with axe and short blade for cheap. Hand to hand for cheap. Marksman for relatively cheap, and sneak for sure. Sneak and security for sure for extra cheap. But we need to get our agility up because that governs our hit rate. Morn asks, a hint. Yes, a hint. I will say it is a Bethesda game. And I've been testing my mod list for it for a good bit. And we'll go ahead and go back to the tab screen. And I've got a little bit of work to do tonight with some script writing because I'm planning on making it a bit of an adventure. But I'll go ahead and say that the title of the playthrough will be The Paladins. And that's where I'll leave it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry we're cutting it a little short tonight. You know, I'm cutting it 12 minutes earlier than I thought I would, but we got what we set out to do today done. And that's the important thing. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Morn, DM Wyvern, thanks for showing up. Anyone who popped by and didn't bother to type in the chat, why not? Come in, say hello, talk with the guys, talk with me. I'm very responsive to chat. To anyone who's watching this VOD, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in and joining us on our playthrough of Morrowind. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Central, where we'll be starting our next save. You know what? I can't keep the secret anymore. I'm bad at this. We'll be playing Fallout 4. So get hyped with the Horizon mod as the core of our playthrough. I've been talking nonstop about this mod and what it does to Fallout 4, and I'll finally get a chance to show it off. Expect a very difficult resource management game coming up, basically. Survival... I'm not going to spoil anymore. It's a good, fun time. But like I said, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you guys on DM Wyvern's stream, where he's playing Dragon Age tonight.